It was a successful mission. The head, carrying the women, separated from the shaft.
The very first ever astronauts, plastronauts, fake-nauts, astronauts, astrobots, astronauts.
Katy Perry has officially reached her breaking point, and the internet is having a field day.
You look ridiculous. Everybody looks ridiculous.
The world's most expensive clown car. Houston, we have a problemy. What is it, Katy? I broke my nail. The only failure is that they came back. We would be better off if they stayed. The saddest part is that they never even went to space.
It's so cringy.
The pop star, who has become the punchline of countless jokes, is reportedly furious over the wave of viral parody songs mocking her recent PR stunts. Insiders say she's finally snapped.
The last thing anyone needed, taking up space, just taking up space. Passengers, not astronauts, just passengers, not astronauts.
Declaring, this isn't funny anymore, during a closed-door meeting with her team. But here's the kicker. To everyone outside that room, it's absolutely hilarious. Nothing screams comeback queen quite like,
if going to space for 3 minutes makes you an astronaut, then I'm a gynecologist.
throwing a tantrum over TikTok remixes of your own words. Yes, you heard that right. The songs that have her fuming aren't even deep critiques. They're goofy remixes of her own speech from her space tour, set to catchy synth pop beats.
They should have left them up there. They should have left them up there. Too bad the astronaut couldn't just go back in space and stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
Titles like Making Space, Not Taking Space, and Katy Perry's Astro Apology Tour are just the tip of the iceberg. One cheeky remix even quips, "You're going to space for 3 minutes? Then I'm a gynologist." This whole saga kicked off when footage from her awkward Blue Origin interview resurfaced online.
I flew in coach, and therefore I am a pilot. I rode on a cruise ship, so now I'm the captain.
In it, she earnestly tried to sell a billion-dollar PR space ride as a moment of unity and empowerment for women. Naturally, the internet responded in the only way it knows how, with memes, mashups, and remixes so catchy they're already lighting up nightclubs. They should have left them up there, one remix declares.
This isn't a moment for feminism. That's a rocket that was designed, flown, and paid for by men, and you are simply baggage on that rocket. That's all it is.
Too bad the astronaut couldn't just go back in space and stay there. And apparently, that's where the line was crossed. If there's one thing Katy Perry's team can't handle, it's being laughed at instead of worshipped. One source close to the singer revealed that Perry expected a wave of inspiration to follow her space trip. Instead, she got a parody song trending on Spotify titled "Zero Gravity, Zero Awareness."
Anyone who has ever put a Band-Aid on a cut, congratulations, you are all now surgeons. I once took a tour of a hospital, and I'm proud to say that now I'm officially a doctor. Woo!
Another track samples her teary-eyed post-flight press conference, turning it into a hook. "We weren't just taking up space, we were making a mess." Brutal, but undeniably viral. Rather than rolling with the punches or laughing it off like most celebs in the meme age, Perry is allegedly demanding that platforms take action to preserve the integrity of her message.
She's come back and she said that she feels super connected. Connected to what, Katy? Certainly not your audience, because we have no idea what you're banging on about.
But what exactly is that message? It's not a moment for feminism. It's a rocket designed, flown, and paid for by men, with her simply along for the ride. The idea that billionaires with zero self-awareness should be immune from satire is laughable, and if that's the case, she's come to the wrong planet.
Training, buckle your seatbelt. Unbuckle your seatbelt. You passed.
You go in, and then you go out. Oh, once again, ladies.
So yes, Katy Perry is mad. Very mad. But the rest of the world? They're streaming, sharing, and singing along. The more upset she gets, the funnier it becomes. Katy thought she was stepping into a new chapter of her legacy, one filled with TED Talk energy and a feminist rebrand. What she got instead were remixes, and not the kind she can put on an album. The moment she floated out her overcooked line,
There was something far more cringe than any individual antics. The rocket itself, a giant, a massive...
we weren't just taking up space, we were making space. The internet went to work. Within hours, that clip was auto-tuned, memeified, and turned into everything from lo-fi sleep tracks to hyperpop satire. Some edits even layered in fart noises, while others set her monologue to dramatic space opera music.
Katy Perry, I just want to congratulate you on being the first astronaut to sing in space for real. Thanks, Jeff. It was one small step for women, one giant leap for my lifetime's tour. By the way, it's Captain Perry now. I know you're just a simple businessman, but I went to space for real.
One viral video dubbed her over the opening credits of The Office, and guess what? Those clips got more engagement than the official footage ever did. Katy came back and said she felt super connected. Connected to what? Because the audience certainly doesn't understand what she's going on about. Perry expected applause. Instead, she got punchlines.
One small step backwards for humanity, one giant leap forward for narcissism and self-importance. The CGI game is crazy on this one. Sickening, utter laughingstock.
What was meant to be a profound declaration about women in space quickly became a cringe anthem for out-of-touch pop stars cosplaying activism. And here's the real kicker. Some of these parody songs are charting on TikTok's trending audio. One remix, sarcastically titled Katy Ascends, hit over 1 million plays in under a week. Meanwhile, her latest actual single, not even in the conversation.
Accomplishment of Blue Origin is that Katy Perry went to space. Do you see the difference? Do you understand the difference here? The accomplishment is not that, it is not in the hands of these women. These women did nothing. Truly, they could not have possibly done less for this 11-minute voyage.
Buckle your seatbelt, unbuckle your seatbelt, you go in and then you go out. For a woman who built her career on commanding the charts, being outpaced by joke tracks is more than a little awkward. As each parody racks up more likes than her polished promo posts, one thing is becoming painfully obvious. The internet didn't misunderstand the moment. They understood it perfectly and decided it was comedy gold.
There is truly nothing more unserious than a bunch of female celebrities flying into space in a dong-shaped ship while claiming that they're astronauts saving humanity. But alas, that is 2025.
Katy Perry, I just want to congratulate you on being the first astronaut to sing in space for real. One meme quips. Thanks, Jeff. It was one small step for women. One giant leap for my lifetime's tour. But this wasn't teenage dream. This was tone-deaf cosplay sold as a feminist revolution and executed like a billionaire-sponsored TEDx fail.
The blood, sweat and tears these women must have shed over many decades to earn the right to be a part of it, I can't even imagine.
Instead of resetting her brand, it shattered any remaining illusion that she's in touch with the culture she used to help define. The more her team pushes for seriousness, the funnier it gets. You can't give the world a parody-ready speech complete with slow hand gestures and misty earnestness, then act shocked when people treat it like satire. It was basically written in Comic Sans, and now every attempt to scrub it from the internet just confirms what people already suspect.
Women get any more empowerment of this sort, they're going to be denied the right to vote.
Katy thought this moment would be iconic. Turns out it is, just not in the way she hoped. And here's where it gets truly delicious. Katy Perry, global pop star, master of glitter cannons and whipped cream bras, has allegedly been holding serious meetings about brand damage. Brand damage because of a memeification of Blue Origin? Do you see the difference? The accomplishment is not in the hands of these women. They did nothing. Truly.
It's space tourism. I mean, the fact that they're trying to sell it as some revolutionary thing is f***ing hilarious. And the fact that they're trying to put a female spin on it and be like, yeah, first all-female flight crew. It's not a flight crew. That's like I'm calling myself the flight crew because I went on Soarin' at Epcot at Disney World. Did you know I'm also a paranormal investigator because I've been on the Haunted Mansion at Disney World approximately 6 times?
They could not have possibly done less for this 11-minute voyage. According to one anonymous industry rep, there were actual real-life Zoom calls about how to restore her credibility after people turned her Blue Origin soundbite into a TikTok duet with a yodeling cow. You really can't make this up. Somewhere in LA, a publicist in a turtleneck is stress-scrolling Twitter, while another assistant is probably trying to get in touch with Neil deGrasse Tyson for a quote.
It's so cringy. I'm sorry, but I'm like, why are you... Don't show your boobs. Don't talk about your ass. Don't get your specially made spacesuit so that we can make sure to see all your curves as you go to outer space. Is that what it is to be a woman?
Please, Neil, say she did something revolutionary. But the more she tries to reframe it, the worse it looks, especially when the internet has already moved on from mockery to merchandising. One Etsy shop is allegedly selling, "We're not taking up space, we're making space" tote bags, with her face photoshopped into an astronaut helmet and sparkles shooting out of her mouth.
And delivered them all safely back down to Earth. No doubt inspiring the next generation of, well, we'll leave that up to you to decide.
Another TikTok creator made a full synth-pop remix of the speech that's already racked up 1 million plays, and let's just say it's somehow more coherent than her last 2 albums. It's become the new Friday by Rebecca Black, except Perry was already famous when she did it, which makes it so much sadder. And what about her peers? Let's just say the silence is deafening. You'd expect a few celebrity friends to chime in, maybe offer a half-hearted, "We stand our space queen," or a cute emoji-laden story repost, but no crickets. Not even Orlando Bloom has said a word, and he's usually down for a photo op no matter the occasion. There is truly nothing more unserious than a bunch of female celebrities flying into space in a dong-shaped ship while claiming they're saving humanity. But alas, that is 2025. You know it's bad when even your fiancé ghosts your rocket launch. The wildest part? Katy Perry genuinely thought she was doing something brave, groundbreaking. She floated into that Blue Origin pod with the same confidence she once had strutting on stage in whipped cream bra cannons, except this time the costume was a spacesuit, and the audience wasn't cheering, they were cringing. Women get any more empowerment of this sort, they're going to be denied the right to vote hard. Because for all the galactic metaphors and female empowerment slogans, it was clear to everyone watching this wasn't about science or progress or breaking barriers. It was about Katy Perry trying to stay relevant by going interstellar, and it backfired in the most deliciously embarrassing way. Now she's reportedly fuming behind the scenes. According to a source close to the production team, Katy was completely blindsided by the backlash. She thought the mission would spark a wave of support, fan art, feminist essays, maybe even a New York Times profile titled "Katy Perry, the pop star who touched the stars." Instead, she got roasted. Not figuratively. Full-on char-grilled across social media, late-night monologues, and parody songs with lyrics like, "You went to space but lost your place." According to multiple sources, she's been privately furious about the memes and viral edits, especially the auto-tuned clips of her zero-gravity grin. One insider claimed she told her team, "This isn't funny anymore," after seeing yet another TikTok remix featuring her floating daisy moment set to clown music. It might have been her space trip, but the internet is the one taking up permanent residence in her head. And the internet? It's not letting go. The remixes keep coming, the mashups are multiplying. There are already AI-generated Katy ballads layered over rocket launch countdowns, space helmet merch with Daisy Gate printed across the visor, and even a parody account pretending to be her Daisy's ghost. Katy Perry has officially entered that tragic celebrity phase where nothing she says will be taken seriously because she lost the plot and the audience by trying too hard to be taken seriously in the first place. So now the only question left is, how does she come back from this? Can she own the joke? Or will she keep lobbing angry reactions into the void while the rest of us are still howling at ET Extra Toasted? Let us know in the comments. Do you think Katy Perry can laugh this one off, or has the space meltdown officially sealed her legacy in meme history? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. The next video on your screen is waiting, and trust me, you won't believe what's coming next.